Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you guys already know what's up. I tell you all the time, I tell you every day I'm here. I appreciate you so much. I absolutely enjoy hanging out with you guys here on YouTube. And it's also my hope that you enjoy your time while you're here at whatever time of day or night you're listening to this. I hope you're doing well. And yeah, let's get to it. Today, we're going to start our 2025, our look into 2025 and our predictions. A few of you have been asking for this, and I was planning on it. I did want to wait till a little bit closer to New Year's, and I feel like this week is probably the best time before, people start traveling or, getting busy with holiday stuff. So, yeah, in today's reading, we are going to be looking into your love life, the upcoming year ahead in 2025. This is going to cover your both your romantic and your family and platonic connections as well. We will be separating the reading. We're going to be starting off by looking into just what are some of the major themes that are going to be coming up for you in love and your relationships in 2025. Then we're going to be looking into your family and your friends and anything else in that area when it comes to love. And then we're going to be looking into your romantic life and seeing what's going to be coming up with that. All right, friends, you guys know what's up though. It's a collective reading on YouTube. So if the story that's coming through today, you're not vibing with it, if you've been there, done that, it does not mean you're going to repeat it. It just means that it's probably not your reading today. And yeah, I know that it sucks when that happens, but it does happen. So yeah, you guys know what to do. We have 3 groups to choose from. We have a group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be getting a little look into 2025 for you and what can you expect in your love life. This reading is going to cover both your romantic relationships and your family and your platonic connections as well. So we will be trying to get as much information for you as possible as to what you can expect in this upcoming year. We are going to begin this reading by checking in on some of the major themes that are going to be coming up for you in love. Now, when we talk about love, you know that means your emotional fulfillment, how you're feeling as well. Yeah, and then we'll be looking into family and friends, and then we'll be looking into your romantic love life. All right, let's get to it. A reminder, my group number 1s, you guys already know what's up. It's a collective reading on YouTube. So, when it's with predictions and stuff like that, the energy is always changing. So if you hear something that you're not vibing with, or you've been there, done that, and you're not looking to repeat anything, it doesn't mean you're going to. It just probably means that it's not your reading today. You're at a different point of the timeline than the majority of the other people that chose this group. All right, so with all that being said, thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. I'm sending you guys so many blessings for 2025 and beyond, but next year especially. Let's do this. It's got to get better. All right, friends, let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 1s. Messages for my group number 1s, please. Messages for my group number 1s, their love life in the upcoming year ahead. In 2025, what can we know? What can you tell us in this upcoming year ahead? What can they expect in their love life? What are some of the major themes that are going to be coming up for the collective, for my group number 1s in their love life in this upcoming year ahead? What can they expect? What are some of the major themes that are going to be coming up for them in their love life in this upcoming year ahead in 2025? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1s, please. What are some of the major themes? Messages for my group number 1s. All right, so you guys could, there could be a situation that you're tempted to revisit. And if you do and you didn't learn your lesson the first time, you're definitely going to learn it this time around. Some of you guys are still kind of recovering, or you're still healing from something that happened. You guys could find out that you were lied to, or you feel deceived, or maybe it's an overall trust issue. If it's not someone did that to you, it could be that it's an issue that you have. So there is going to be a situation that comes up this year that is going to have you not feeling the best, but it's happening so that it's like change can happen, so that we can do something about this, so we can stop giving these people the energy, or so that we can kind of realize certain things. Why the Seven of Swords? Why the Hermit? Yeah, I feel like there's like a trust issue, and you guys are tempted to either date someone or revisit something, or your views on relationships are coming up. And there's a chance to heal, but there's also like sadness and regret that comes through as well. Tell me more. Why the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Temperance? Be careful if you reconcile with anyone. Yeah. Someone might want a second chance. For some of you, not for everyone. Someone could want a reconciliation, but there's a big trust issue here to work through. And when you come together, or when you get together with someone, it's really hard for you guys to be on the same page about something. So again, for some of you, it could be a person that you're going to be dealing with, whether it's a new person or some of you, it's definitely someone that you already know from the past. But for those of you that it's a new person, it's triggering a trust issue and uncertainty about the future, about the long term with this Ten of Pentacles. Maybe there's family issues that come up as well. Or if you're having fears like in your career, or things here might, I don't know, they might be affecting your openness to love. Because I feel like there's going to be something here that it's like in hindsight by the end of the year. So any healing that happens this year ahead, it's going to require you to put in like the work, or it's going to require your energy. And that might throw you off a little bit, because you might feel like you have something figured out, and then something happens and it's like, oh shit, I actually don't, or I don't know how I'm going to react, or why am I feeling this way? It's like there's, this push and pull that I'm kind of feeling. But for those of you specifically that feel like you might reconcile with someone, or you're looking to reconcile with someone, let's talk to you for a moment, because I feel like something's going to kind of happen out of the blue. It's going to be unexpected, this reunion, or this reconnecting in some kind of way, but it leaves you a little shaky. Seeing this person again or reconnecting with them, it leaves you, it's a rattle. It's rattling, because now we're facing either certain fears or certain unknowns about the future. Why the Five of Cups with the Three of Swords in reverse? Why the Five of Cups? So someone has regret here, and wants to either clear the air, or something is happening. Maybe this is guilt or regret that you're going to be feeling about something, but it's happening in order to kind of clear the air. So you're going to have a chance to do it, but it is going to test you. It's going to, honestly, it's going to kind of like press on the ego. I don't want to say bruise it, but it is going to kind of press on it a bit, because it feels like it's going to require you to do something, or to work through for some of you, it's like a deep rooted fear of maybe commitment, family, the future, the longevity of something. But it's going to take facing this thing, whatever this is, that maybe you've been trying to suppress, or, yeah. So if you guys for those of you that this is like a new person, there's going to be some kind of issue that, if you want to make it work with this person, or if you need to realize a pattern that might be happening, like you're going to have to be honest with yourself, whether it's a trust issue or a lack of, it could be lack of trust, or someone was lying, or there's fear of lies. because no matter who you end up meeting, you're going to probably feel the same, or this is going to be an issue because it's coming from within you. So that's what I meant. Like this is coming up so that you can work through it and solve it, and not just kind of continue to carry on in the same way. For those of you that this is someone that might be returning, there's an apology perhaps, or talking things through, and that could be part of the regret that comes up. Maybe both of you have been thinking, and there's things here that come up. What I meant by both of you have been thinking is because I was thinking that both of you were probably Five of Swords at some point. Okay, let's see this Tower and the Six of Cups. Okay, so for a very, very, very small percentage of you, some of you guys could have a surprise, like new life in the house, whether that's a human baby child, or a puppy, or a new pet, something like that. Some of you guys, this might be a service animal that helps you with maybe fears that you face outside the house. Maybe it's like an anxiety thing. If it's not that, it could be something else. There's millions of reasons, or I don't know if millions, thousands of reasons for why people need service animals, I'm sure. So that's another small percentage of you guys. Okay, so you're going to spend, no matter what this is, you're going to spend like a good amount of time on this, or a good amount of time thinking about this, or prioritizing this, or I think it feels like you're really trying to trust that what you are investing in is going to pay off. It is going to have a return, and you're just not sure. Tell me why the Hermit in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse. Why the Hermit in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse? Yeah, there's going to be a need here to set pride aside. And that means surrendering. And that means, whatever, surrendering, it could mean anything. You guys could be trusting or not trusting the success of a connection right now. And you could be choosing to stay single. Maybe you guys have been single for a long time, and now it's hard to kind of be open, or maybe you're just not connecting with the right person. But either way, though, I do feel like this is going to be kind of a big focus for you guys. You guys could even be almost analyzing all the relationships in your life. And it feels like you have a lot on your mind, or you have a lot of, you're investing into things that mean something to you. And there's just a fear here of, depending on what kind of connection it is, the longevity of it, or what the future holds. Now, for those of you that this is talking about, like family issues, same thing, but you may also be carrying an extra burden on your own, which is maybe you're figuring out the finances, or you are kind of taking something on. And it's not what you want to do, but at the same time, it's you're getting your power back, and you're seeing things differently, and you're feeling differently as well. All right. So let's continue. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see about your family, your friends, any platonic connections, social situations. This could even be like coworkers. Let's see how that's going to go this year. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Their family and platonic connections. What can they expect in 2025? What can they expect? Thank you, Spirit, from their family and friends. Messages for my group number ones. Their love life in 2025 when it comes to their family and friends. My group number one's love life, their family and friends. Ooh, you guys could be celebrating this year. There could be some kind of milestone. You might be traveling. You guys could be returning back to a place or somewhere that's tradition, or you guys could be flying out somewhere unexpectedly. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a really fun, um, unexpected circumstance to celebrate. Yeah, this feels like you guys are either going back to like your hometown or going back to, like I said, somewhere that you maybe used to go to when you celebrated something. There's going to be a reason to revisit. Tell me about the Four of Wands. There could be news in your family of a baby. Why the Four of Wands? Yeah, because you weren't planning on this. Interesting. So when you get news of this, you're gonna go because a part of you feels like you have to, but when you go, I think you're gonna be happy that you did. Someone could even be telling you this is a surprise. Don't get me wrong, you're excited, but at the same time, for some of you, there's a part of you that you're like, but it actually turns out being something really good and positive. Tell me about the Six of Swords in reverse. You're also your friends and family or whoever you interact with the most. It feels like things are pretty leveled. It feels like things are peaceful for the most part. And I mean for the most part, because obviously the day to day can feel different. But overall, I'm picking up on an unexpected something, right? Party, celebration, news of a child in the family or from one of your friends. Like this could even be like you're going to a baby shower and you do not like baby showers, but you have to go and you end up having a good time. Tell me about the Page of Cups. You guys could be reconnecting from friends from the past, or from you could be reconnecting with extended family that has grown since the last time you've seen them, or gotten older since the last time you've seen them. But these would be like children. You guys, for some of you, you're hanging out with new coworkers or you're making new friends. You might be hanging out with a friend who brings another friend, and then all of a sudden it kind of expands your little circle a little bit. There could be new hires at work that end up being really cool. You guys end up having it's your lunch buddy. You weren't expecting this. You could be the person that has to show them around. You know, like when someone new comes and they're like, hey, so and so, can you show them around? Maybe you're training them, but they end up being cool as shit. Yeah, this ends up feeling like, if that's the case for some of you, this ends up being a really, like one of those important work connections that we have in our life that help us keep going, perhaps. Back to those of you that this is a family, I can definitely see you spending time with little cousins or nieces or nephews, and we're socializing. For others of you, you could be returning back to a place, a hobby, or something that you used to do, and it's connecting you with people. You don't it keeps kind of, I keep feeling like you don't see this coming, which is good because these are all really nice things. Yeah, I see travel for you guys, and for a lot of you the travel is going to be for family. Maybe it could be a wedding or engagement. All right, well, that's fun. Let's look into your romantic love life. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. Their romantic love life. My group number ones. What's going to happen in 2025 in their romantic love life? Are they going to be dealing with anyone? What's it going to be like? What are their romantic connections like? Thank you, Spirit, in 2025. What are their romantic connections going to be like in the upcoming year ahead in 2025? Messages for my group number one. We have Temperance. Yeah, bitch. It's a lot of healing. Something's being pointed out to you. And there's something on your mind that's weighing on you. Page of Wands, it's not a totally crickets here. Maybe you're just not sure what this is or what you want, or because there's an old energy here. It doesn't have to mean that you know this person, but there's an old idea or there's uncertainty when it comes to this page. This page is fun. It's casual. It likes to, it's curious. It's all the fun things, but there's uncertainty here over what more is there or what else is there. Messages for my group number ones. What's the romantic love life like in the upcoming year ahead? So there's an energy here of uncertainty or avoiding. We saw that Tower. Maybe you're not sure if you should avoid this person that we saw kind of pop in. You're going to be, don't get discouraged, but you're going to be repeating some kind of cycle until, remember we said, it's going to take your effort to break out of this cycle, whatever it is, because it doesn't just have to do with the other person. The other person, we can, sorry to knock on them, but we could think of them as a space filler, because anyone that shows up, there's something here that needs to be resolved in order for you to be able to progress further or higher, right? All right, let's see what else. It's a healing year for sure. And I see you kind of changing throughout, which is good. Tell me why the Five of Cups. Messages for my group number ones. There's pride in the way. There's an old story that keeps repeating in your head about someone or something or yourself or what should be at this point in time, your age, your stage, something here. There's an old story though that's going to be coming up. We have the Emperor in reverse. You could be dealing with someone younger or immature. Why the Ace of Swords in reverse? And why the Tower? So, yeah, I feel like it kind of comes back to you, because you guys could be dealing with people that aren't very decisive, or they're not really taking the lead or making a move. And there could be something here that, yes, granted, they're not showing up that way, but maybe there's something here that you could be doing different as well. This Strength card also tells us about like a stronghold. So you could maybe feel a strong bond or a strong connection. But more than anything, I kind of feel like there's pride here that is, it's like an ego thing, which we all have, but there's something here coming through in regards to that. I don't necessarily see, obviously this is a general reading, but if you are dealing with someone, there's almost this idea of wanting to manifest more, but there's something here about what you want or maybe what you don't want, or I don't know, guys. Your mind is in one place. And it is challenging. You could be dealing with someone who's like really charming, very fun, and very like you're drawn to them for these reasons. But it doesn't really feel like you're really getting anywhere or making the progress that you would like. So there is something here repeating until something is either done differently or the circumstances change. Why the Temperance with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Why the Five of Cups with the Strength card? So it's challenging how you're showing up. Listen, this channel is not giving advice to anyone that is in toxic abusive situations with people that have done horrible shit to you. It just, no, because if anyone has done that to you, you already know there's no tarot reading that's going to tell you that they're going to change. That's a whole other thing. So I want to make that clear, because what I'm about to say does not apply to everyone. So please check in with yourself. But if you find yourself approaching love and romance in a specific way that is repetitive, you might also be keeping yourself in a pattern. And that could consist of you being cold or being having a certain attitude when it comes to certain things. And you're like, no, 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 no. And absolutely, I agree with you. There are certain things where we should say no. And that's it. That's a deal breaker. I'm not dealing with you. And you shut it off. And that's okay. Again, that's not for those of you that this person has done horrible things. You should shut people like that off. But there's certain things that are going to come up for you this year that are calling on you to also kind of ask yourself, how are you keeping yourself in this pattern? What are you doing to not get off of this kind of broken wheel, right? And there's a sense of surrender, but it's like surrendering a belief or a thought, something here that maybe some of you could even be a little stubborn on, because maybe you're holding on to it. You're holding on to something very specific. And there's going to be challenges this year that unless you kind of address and admit that maybe you are disappointed, or maybe you are regretful, or maybe you are sorry, or maybe admitting that you were hurt. I don't know. There's just something here where it's like it's going to be necessary for you to be honest with yourself and with others in order to get out of this kind of energy. All right. Now, the Queen of Swords is beautiful. I love her. This is someone who is always you're going to know, you can't cross her, him or her, whoever. This is someone that speaks their mind, and they say what they mean, and yeah, they may not be right all the time, but they are coming from their own personal point of view. And that's good, but just don't get so stuck in a certain way where you are repeating certain patterns and there's no growth, or it's just the kind of, cold all the time. With some people, of course, it's going to be necessary, but there's something that's coming up here on your side of things that feels like it's going to be something to work through. All right. So this is, if you guys are dealing with someone, there's something here, this Emperor in reverse. It's like they're selfish, or they're immature, or they're not showing up the way you need them to, or that you want them to. But if this is someone that you want to work things through, there's going to be a different approach. There's going to be communication or new ideas, or thinking outside of whatever it was that we were kind of trapping ourselves in, because this is from the past. Now, beware for those of you that do want to repeat something with someone, you're going to need to be open and honest again. And even if that feels vulnerable, that's kind of what you're going to have to tap into to some degree to move through this with this person, if it's someone that you want. So I am seeing you guys are dating or dealing with someone, but again, these issues are going to kind of come up. So whether it's a specific person or connections in general. All right, so there's something here, the Guru and the Queen of Swords. We're very rigid. It's what we want. It's how we want it, but we're not happy, or we're not sure. So maybe there's a little bit of mixed signals. Maybe what you want one day isn't what you want all the time, or maybe there's an outdated way of thinking over something, over commitment. Or maybe if commitment is what you want, then how are you showing up in these connections? Are you having those boundaries? Are you having those tough conversations? Are you asking those questions? Are you getting answers out of the people you're dealing with? And if you're not, then having to stand on business. So a lot of different things coming through, all right? Why the Tower in reverse with the Four of Cups? Yeah, so you guys, some of you guys are fighting off an opportunity for growth. Um, you may not be seeing, yeah, you're coming through as defensive, and you may not be seeing that there's a change here that you can make that can kind of help you align in a way that doesn't feel as repetitive. I mean, I don't know how to word that because we all just have to get tired of our own shit and bring awareness to what we're doing and call our own selves out. Um, and get to the point where it's like, what can someone else tell me about myself that I don't already know about myself, that I don't already know is my problem? And there's something here where there is an issue that might require some self-awareness. Now, you guys could also be saying absolutely no to a specific person that isn't showing you um, more than the fun, the casual, the good time. So if that is the case, communicating what you have to communicate, but it does feel like there's disappointment here or heartbreak. That is almost like painful for you to revisit. But for some of you, this is in order to close out a cycle and be able to grow and move forward in whatever way that means. All right. Now, I understand, like I said, that some of you are dealing with toxic people, and you have maybe even like legal issues with them and all that. That's not, obviously we know why you're keeping a hard boundary. So take the messages as they resonate to you, like I said earlier. All right. Ooh, listen, 2025. We're about to step into it, friends. All right, let's get oh, you know what? We're actually going to do charms today. Let's do some charms. Oh shit, I need to get a bigger, or not a bigger bowl, a smaller bowl in 2025. This one's too heavy. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. And let's do some initials. All right. We have Robert Smith, Boys Don't Cry, The Cure, maybe something about weekends. I thought of Friday I'm in Love. We have beer, not a Friday night beers, perhaps. We have ripe and ready to eat. So a situation could be ripe and ready. We have the T-Rex, so life cycles. That reminds me of Wheel of Fortune. We have initials MM, also ME. That's a little vintage Impala. I think that's a 69. We have La Máscara, wearing a mask. That's the same as the Seven of Swords. Then we have Aquarius energy with that, and then Leo. All right, so we have the Strength showing up again. There could be something about Leo. Someone could be dealing with a Leo or has a heavy fire placement. Again, this reminds me of pride as well, being prideful. Then this always reminds me of Aquarius energy. So there could be something about January or February. But there's also like an internal calling. This also reminds me of Pisces with the moon energy. So there could be an awakening here from the things that we've been suppressing. They're about to come to the surface this year, is what it feels like. All right, we have the T-Rex. I think I've called that the king of the jungle before. I don't even know if that's accurate, prehistorically accurate, but it could be. All right, we talked about that already. Okay, so let's see. We have WF. It makes me think of Wi-Fi. Oh, writer. Someone could be a writer. WR, wrong. Lots of FR for real. Timeline. TLR, Total Request Live. Who remembers that? No one. Nah, some of you do. Something about online. Maybe you meet this person online or they reach out to you online. We have Raquel, Lauren, Clark, Front, Frat, Right, Ryan, Riley. I'm getting like Kai, but there's an R somewhere, like Kyron. Is that a name? I don't know, guys. Some K names, Kai names, Chris, R names. All right. My group number ones, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your love life in 2025. So, we are going to be looking into both your romantic love life and your family and your platonic connections as well. We're going to begin this reading by asking what are some of the major themes that are going to be coming up for you in your relationships in the year 2025. And then we're going to be looking into your family and your platonic connections and what's going to be going on there. And then we'll be diving into your romantic love life. My group number twos, a reminder, this is a collective reading on YouTube, so please use your own discernment. Take what resonates. If this reading is not feeling good to you, if it's been there, done that type of vibes, it does not mean you're going to repeat it. It just means that you're probably not, the reading's not for you today. And that's okay. That does happen. All right, my group number twos. Let's get to it. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. And thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What can we know? What can you tell us about my group number twos and their love life in 2025? What are some of the major themes that are going to be coming up for my group number twos? What are some of the major themes in love that are going to be coming up for them in 2025? What are some of the major themes in their love life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Their love life. What are some of the major themes coming up for them in their love life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What are some of the major themes in 2025? All right. We have the Fool. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands. Okay. You guys have something going on. You guys could be meeting someone new or starting something new. You guys could be starting a new job. There's a reason to celebrate here, but you're a little concerned or you're not really sure of something. You guys have something that's coming in this year that's going to improve your love life. Whether that's your emotional fulfillment or your romantic love life or your how you view relationships in general, who you are, what role you take on in your community or in your family. It doesn't come easy though. Let's see why. So you're starting a new cycle. Oh, bitch, you're going to get out of your comfort zone. You're letting go. Or because you let something go, you let loose in some kind of way, and that's allowing you to step into this feels like a blank page, like a new, yeah, it feels like something you're going to be writing this chapter. But let's see what are some of the obstacles. You could be having a lot of new experiences in general this year, going to new places or different places, visiting, getting out of your comfort zone. Why the Eight of Wands in reverse? The Strength card. Tell me about the Four of Wands. All right, you guys a lot of you are going to be dealing with a new person that you might feel a strong connection to, but you're not sure how to move forward. Now, maybe this person is you. For those of you that this isn't about other people and it's just how you feel about yourself. that you would know this is you if you know that this year you're going to hit some kind of milestone that is going to elevate you job wise, or maybe you're going to make a big purchase like a home. Like there's something here where you become top dog and now you're like, huh. That's not going to be for most of you, but I am covering, I'm going to try to cover as many scenarios. Now, for those of you that this is a person that you're dealing with, there is a new beginning here, but this person could be maybe like the silent type, the strong silent type, or maybe you feel spiritually connected to them, but they hold back like their emotions. They don't open up emotionally. So maybe that's why you're Five of Swords. It's almost like you're trying to read between the lines of what this person means or what they want. Tell me about the Three of Swords in reverse. Messages for my group number twos. Messages for my group number twos. Why the Three of Swords in reverse? Six of Cups. Yeah, no, this is healing. So for those of you that are with a partner, you guys are moving forward and there could be talks about children or wanting to go after maybe a childhood dream, but there's uncertainty here if that's actually going to happen. Now, for others of you, if this is someone new that you're dealing with, you might be reconnecting with someone that feels very familiar to you. Now, it is, it could come in as soulmate energy for sure. And for others of you, you're starting a new chapter with someone that you already know. You're reconnecting with them. This is someone that, if that is the case, you have memories with them, or you knew them from a faraway land. That sounds weird, but let's say that you have like a home country, and you don't live where you grew up, and this could be someone that you knew from back then. That's not for everyone. That's just confirmation for one of you or two of you. For others of you, let's go back to this being someone that you might have memories with. You're reconnecting with them. All right, let's see why you feel blocked with that Eight of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. There's challenges here in moving forward. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Eight of Wands in reverse with the Strength card? The Justice was sideways. You're not sure if this can be successful. Or maybe you're not sure if you want to give this attention. For those of you that you are the boss, that you are at the top of your game, you don't know if you want to give love a chance. And for others of you, it's you don't know if you want to give it a chance with this person, or you're torn over how things are moving forward. Tell me about the Four of Wands with the Page of Cups in reverse. Messages. Some of you guys could be making a decision to move, and if you have children, that could be an issue. Like they may not want to go, or you're having to make some kind of decision that they may not like. For others of you, this is someone that maybe you can imagine having a home with. Maybe they're the parent to your children and there's something to celebrate here. Now, for others of you, this is an elevation in your career. It's something new. And some of you might even have to move. And for others of you, it's your counterpart. It's like the person that you view as your counterpart. Tell me why the Five of Swords with the Chariot. So we do have married couple vibes on the table. Why the Five of Swords and the Chariot? So this could be someone that it's like things are moving forward, but I don't know why the Five of Swords. There's some kind of tension or conflict here. But it feels like it's internal. It doesn't feel like it's flat out between you and this person, or if it is, No, it feels like it's not though. Tell me why the Emperor and the High Priestess. Maybe you're trying to manifest someone that's at your level and you're just questioning if this person is. Why the Emperor with the High Priestess? So there's something here about walking away. Someone could be walking away from the past, and this could be starting as a friendship, or this is someone that you walked away from. Someone could be walking away from a Pisces. Very specific, but those flew out right on top of that High Priestess. You and this person could both have children. That's not for everyone. And for others of you, this is just showing you're going to be married to your job. Your children are going to be the employees or the people that you're managing. So there's been heartbreak here. Someone's walking away from heartbreak, but it's like internalized, this Emperor. And for others of you, this could be that you're moving for work and it's not what you want to do, but it's like what you have to do, or you're questioning it. All right. I do see that there is positive changes here, but it's going to have to require honesty and letting go of the past or letting something go. Yeah, this is going to be new year, new me, new year, new way of thinking, or new cycle, new ideas. There's truth that's going to bring happiness. There could also be news coming to your family, positive news. Maybe it's a new child for some of you that came through in another group. Wasn't heavy on that, but it could be. I don't know. There's like Empress Emperor vibes and then a bunch of little pages. So you do the math. All right. My group number 2 is let's look into your family and your platonic connections this year and see what can you expect. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Their family and their platonic connections. What can they expect this year? Thank you, Spirit. What can they expect in love with their family and their friends and their emotional fulfillment? What can my group number 2s expect in love? Thank you, Spirit. Their family and their friends. What's it going to be like this year? Thank you, Spirit. You have King of Cups. Oh, okay. You're spending a lot of time with people that like love you and you love them. These are people that feed your soul. There's a sense here of you having like this emotional like understanding that it's strengthening your bonds this year. You've made some kind of positive changes and you've broken away from certain things. It could even be like ways of thinking. Yeah, no, you guys are pouring into something that's really important to you. Your family, your home. You're celebrating, or your social circle feels good. Why the 4? There's something here about learning a lot or having like a lot of like stimulating conversations. For some of you, this is with friends you've never met. This could be like internet friends or a community you're a part of. Maybe you guys are like a late night society or something with this moon card in the 3 of Cups. Yeah, you guys are going to have unexpected experiences that you don't see coming that end up being very healing. Unexpected connections, conversations, late night talks, and they're unexpected. Why the Fool? Messages for my group number 2s. Yeah, you guys are going to have random encounters where it's like you end up having a deep or meaningful conversation with like a stranger. Like that could happen to you this year, where they say something that sticks with you, because this doesn't feel like it's consistent. This feels like it's little sparks like here and there. Overall, it seems like you guys are pretty happy with where things are at. Yeah, when it comes to your connection, things are moving forward a lot more smoothly. You guys could have made changes or stopped talking to certain people. You could have distanced yourself. You could have been worried about those connections that ended, or what's going to happen, or what people say or think. And I just feel like you're on a different vibe. Again, that Fool card. You guys are coming into 2025. It feels like no baggage zone, or a lot more lighter. Yeah, this could be a year where you are getting out more or being a little more social. And it feels like it's helping you move forward. It's helping you heal. Some of you guys could be joining some kind of group or something. Maybe it's like a support group, and it's helping you. And these are people you don't know. They're not attached. It's like, for those of you that this is something like that, it's like they would be unattached from having deep rooted ties with other people that know you, or that, it's like you can be free here. You can be anyone you want to be. um, it's nice. All right. Now let's look into your love life and see what's going to be going on there. Your romantic love life, I should say. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number twos. My group number twos, please. My group number twos, their romantic love life in 2025. What's going to happen in 2025 for my group number twos in their romantic love life? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos, the romantic love life in 2025. What's going to be happening for my group number twos this year in love, in their romantic love life? What's going to be happening for them? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. Some of you guys could be spending a lot of time alone. Like, if you're the very small percentage, for those of you that are pregnant or are going to be new moms this year, you could be spending time alone because of that. Okay, I see you focused a lot on your business as well. I know that this is your romantic love life, but there's a sense here of nurturing and taking care of myself, my pets, my home. And you are kind of keeping a little isolated, but I don't feel like it's not like all the time. Like, you guys are still having fun, going out, but it's at your choice. It's not like, I mean, of course it's your choice to go out, but it feels like you're trying to balance being in hermit mode and having other things going on. Your work or your responsibilities could be the priority. My group number twos, please, the romantic love life in 2025. Yeah, because you feel chained, or you feel stuck in your circumstances or situation. But you're upright, so this tells me that it's like good busy. It's like you elevated, or you have a lot going on, but you feel stuck. Tell me about the Hermit, the romantic love life this year. Why the Knight of Wands? Why the Two of Pentacles? You could be revisiting something. You're going back and forth between wanting to be alone or being alone, and then there's fears that get triggered, and then you kind of emotionally withdraw, or you're it almost feels like you go between wanting something and then not. I was going to say push away, so maybe that does apply. Why the Magician in reverse? Messages for my group number twos, the romantic love life. The romantic love life, please, in 2025. Why the Magician in reverse? Yeah, why the Star? Because why do I feel like you guys are dealing with someone or with something, or there's an opportunity here. But I don't know if you feel like it's making progress, or like you have power in the situation. Maybe you feel powerless to have love or to go after it, or that it will happen. Let's see why the Eight of Swords. Let's see what has you feeling stuck. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords? My group number two's romantic love life in 2025. Why the Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords? Giving it time. You don't have time for it, or you get frustrated. You're either frustrated that you don't have time, or you're not really prioritizing it, or you can't. It's almost like you might be at capacity. Why the Hermit with the Moon? There's things you don't see coming. Why the Hermit? And you're reflecting a lot. Yeah, you're just, I don't think you're giving it, I don't think you have time for it. For a small percentage of you, there might be like you don't want to be seen. Like maybe you're just not, it's like when we spend so much time at home or working or doing one thing, it's like, you're like, I don't even feel cute anymore. And not saying you don't, and not saying that you do, but it's almost like a frustrated, like, oh, I don't know if I want to pay it any mind. So there is a little bit of back and forth. Why the Knight of Wands with the Six of Swords in reverse? The Strength in reverse. Maybe you feel like you can't move forward, or you don't feel like things are bettering or progress is happening. Why the Two of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups in reverse? So you go between being hopeful and maybe being hopeless when it comes to the circumstances in your love life. Tell me about the Magician in reverse with the Ace of Cups. There's that romance, that love. Tell me about the Star in reverse with the Hierophant. So your work might be stopping you, or how you want it to happen. It doesn't really feel like there's much change, is what it feels like from where we're looking to where the energy kind of goes. It feels like we just kind of go up and down a little bit, but there isn't like big progress that maybe you feel you can make this year in your love life. All right. Is my group number two is going to be dealing with anyone this year in 2025? In their romantic love life? Is there anyone important coming up for them in their romantic love life? Rest. You're not talking to anybody, or you're keeping your distance. Maybe you're bored with online dating, or you're taking a break from it. Yeah. So you're kind of in a space where you're wanting your perfect person to drop from the sky. I get it. I get it. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to happen, but it'll happen, friends. All right, my group number twos. Let's get you guys, we're going to do charms and initials today. Before we close out your reading, thank you, Spirit. We get some messages for my group number two, their love life in 2025. What can we know? Oh, shit. I almost dropped that. I need a bowl that doesn't weigh that much. Oh, that was a lot of letters. That's a lot. Scram, scam, scabbers, Nas. Someone could like hip hop. Chris, crime, not the crime. KL, ho, not the ho ho ho. Cap, Vix, Jinx, the same. X, past. Vicky, Victoria, MV, Maggie, Brian, Mick, Mike, Someone could be by, Chloe, Chloe, show. That makes me think of Shohei. You guys, someone could be Japanese. Let's see. Cassie. Wow, lots coming through today. Lisa, I see you right here. I don't know, guys. I'm trying with the S. The dyslexia is coming through with these letters. They always do. Kai, Casey. All right. We have LA. Someone could be from LA. Or initials, LA. We have Mickey wearing the ghost. So the ghost reminds me of things from the past that might be coming around to be laid to rest. And we also have a little poison apple. Maybe it's still a bitter. Maybe it's like a bitter taste from something that already happened, the past, maybe, or the way that things are. Maybe you're also kind of a ghost. Um, I kind of feel like you're hunkering down this year and you're being very serious, or you're very kind of committed to what you have going on. We have the diamond. So you guys could be working on I was going to say your wealth, but then I was thinking health. So your health and wealth. I mean, health is wealth, right? We have the flowers. You could be buying yourself flowers. You could also like friends showing up with flowers. I'm getting like good times. We have Aquarius energy with this star. It has a little hawk in the sky coming down and swooping. Maybe you're going after your dreams. You guys could be accomplishing something this year. We have the sage. You've cleansed your energy, also tapping into your spirituality. Then we have Bjork wearing the swan dress. So all about individuality, but also evolution. She was also dropping eggs like on the red carpet that year. My group number, let's put that back. All right, my group number twos. That is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. I'm sending you guys so many blessings in this upcoming year ahead. And yeah, I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked this sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your love life in 2025 and seeing what you can expect. We are going to start this reading by checking into what are some of the major themes that are going to be coming up for you in love and your relationships in the upcoming year. And then we're going to be looking into your family and your friends and seeing what you can expect there. And then we'll be moving into your romantic love life and seeing, are you going to be connecting with anyone, or what you can expect in that area of your life. My group number three is a reminder, though, it is a collective reading on YouTube. So please use your own discernment. If you're not really vibing with the energy that I'm reading today, or if you've been there, done that, and you're not looking to repeat it, by all means, friends, it just probably means it's not your reading today. And that's okay. That does happen. So, all right, just reminding you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today. All right, let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. Thank you for all these messages today about our upcoming year ahead. Messages for my group number threes, please. Their love life in 2025, Spirit. What can we know? What can you tell us? What are some of the major themes that are going to be coming up for my group number threes in love and their relationships in this upcoming year ahead? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Love and relationships. What are some of the major themes for them in 2025 in their love life? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Two of Wands. All right, choices. You're going to have choices. You might even have choices between people, social events, not you getting double booked. Yeah, I see some of you guys, it's a choice to go out or reconnect. Yeah, you're going to be making a judgment call to go somewhere or to move something forward. This feels like it's after a period of time of inactivity, or maybe you're not sure if you want to or not. Yeah, these are definitely invites to some things, or getting asked out, or having romantic feelings. There's going to be a chance to move something forward here. I do see you guys going out and doing things, though. Maybe in your heart, you already know this is coming, or your intuition is going to be guiding you here. I definitely think your intuition is going to be guiding you here. So you're going to have the choice to finally move forward or let go of something that was very painful after a tough year, a tough ending. Tell me about the 3 of Cups. You guys could be having good times with the people that you normally do. I see more connections in that way. This could be friendships. Now, I feel like for some of you, there's people in your social circle or that already know you at this point whenever you watch this, that maybe they're interested in you and you may be like, I don't know. It's like you enjoy hanging out with them, but at the same time, you don't want more from it, or like, this is enough for me, is what I'm getting. All right. So, some of you guys, your phone's going to be lighting up this year. Conversations, friends, easygoing stuff, but also love interests are popping in. Why the Judgment? Yeah, this is a big year for you. There's a choice that you're going to need to follow your heart. Why the Knight of Cups? Oh, yeah. People are coming to you, is what it feels like. People are coming towards you. Tell me about the High Priestess. Okay, wow. Feels pretty good. I think you found peace. My group number 3s is what it feels like. Or some kind of resolution here to whatever was happening in the past. Maybe yeah, it feels like a little resolved. And now it's time to move forward, and you are going to have choices. I do think that for some of you, some of them are yeses and others are nos. Um, but you're feeling a lot more balanced in your relationships this year. Let's see what this 2 of Wands with the 10 of Swords in reverse. I want to know more about that choice. Tell me more, please. So you got a decision to make here. It's coming up in 2 places. Maybe what you want for the long term, or who you see success in the long term. So you're saying no's to people that you don't see as being a part of your long term, or there. It's not like, yeah. That's what I kind of feel like it is. So you're being selective, which is a great thing. You're not doing it in a bad way. You're just being very realistic, and it's also your intuition. You're like, you're not here to waste time or energy. You're like, no, I rather not. I like my life the way it is. So if I'm going to make a change, or if someone new is going to come in, or if I'm going to go out with someone, it has to be because I feel it in my soul. I feel it in me. And so sometimes it's going to be a no, and other times it's going to be a yes. All right, tell me about the 3 of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Messages for my group number 3s, their relationships in 2025. 7 of Cups in reverse. You're being very realistic. You guys, so if you used to like drink, or like you guys could be like slowing down, or you're seeing like you still have fun, but I don't know, there's like a difference here. I think that however you've grown and changed is going to be showing this year in your relationships, and it feels good. Tell me about the 8 of Wands with the 7. Wow, we had too many cards come up, but so you're gonna, yeah, you're gonna be pursued. Some of you guys are gonna be pursued. Now, for some of you, this is someone that wants you, like a relationship, or wants to date you. But others of you, this could even be opportunities that are kind of heading your way, people that are hitting you up, right? I think you're gonna be in demand this year. That's why you can be selective to say yes or no. You have someone that's really excited about you. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be. very creative. Maybe this is you. Maybe your creativity is like showing in different ways. I don't know. There's a lot of spark here. There's a lot of warmth. And if this is a person, they're a talker, they're charming, they're fun, they know how to make you laugh, they know how to make you comfortable. It's very easy to get along with them. Very approachable. And your heart might be calling you to them. It's effortless, is what it feels like. It doesn't feel forced and it feels natural. I can't tell if the choice is because you just don't know if they would be right for the long term, but at the same time, your heart is calling you to possibly still explore this or still kind of connect with them. Why the judgment with the lovers? Yeah, you're choosing. I think you're saying yes, and you're recognizing that, it's because you've been through things. But it's like you haven't given up. So you're going to follow your heart. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. If this is someone you already know, it's like you guys have history. The Fool in reverse. One more, please. Oh, this person hits you kind of hard and fast with this because it almost feels like it comes out of nowhere and it lands on you and you're like, oh, it's hard to say no. There could have been delays here or there's hesitation, but I do think that this person, they make a gesture or do something or say something towards you that you didn't kind of see it coming, and it surprises you, but like in a good way, but in a way that also it's a little bit like a oh shit. What else, please? Messages for my group number threes. Oh, we almost dropped it. Yeah, so you're very independent, and this person might be as well. So there's something about the opportunity. Maybe you're even alone or you're single at the time when this person pops in. I don't know. There's something here about, I feel like they're putting effort into it and you know it. It's like you can sense it. This feels different. What in the mystical, magical, spiritual experience? Not the not the King of Cups showing up. The Four of Cups, I reject you until you show me effort. Okay, this person's going to try in their own way. Acts of service, or they're going to do something. They're going to make a gesture. Okay, well, air energy, everybody's here. Air, fire, Pisces was showing up, Scorpio. Yeah, no, they're all here. So it could be anybody. All right. My group number threes. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? Their family and their friendships this year in 2025. This can also include like your workplace, how you feel, your emotional fulfillment, or like social situation that might come up. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Their upcoming year ahead with their love life regarding their family and their friendships and the people around them. What can we know? What can you tell us? My group number threes, family and friends in this upcoming year ahead. What can they expect? All right, you're afraid to talk to them about stuff, or you are processing things. Yeah, no, you keep a lot to yourself. So you could physically be with them, or you could be around people, but there's something here that you're keeping to yourself. You don't, oh, okay. For some of you, you don't feel like arguing, or not arguing, but defending or justifying your actions or your desires. Now, for some of you, you guys could be on the come up, but you may feel like you don't have anyone in your family or your friends or coworkers that will offer you like support or understanding, or your intuition is telling you not to share certain information. Some of you are being very careful what you say with what you say, or how you're choosing to proceed around them. Why the High Priestess? Messages for my group number threes, their family and friends in 2025. What can they expect? Why the High Priestess? Why the Hermit? Yeah, so you're choosing to keep a lot more to yourself now than you used to about whatever this is. So this could even be about your big goals in life, or your dreams, or your love life, how you feel, or if you're what you truly want, or if you're seeing someone, you're maybe not sharing as much. You're keeping a lot to yourself because things are going really good, and it's like you don't want outside interference, or you aren't ready to kind of, it's like you're keeping it private, very, very private. Some of you might feel like, yeah, it almost feels like it's just best to keep it private. So I see that you're feeling very good and successful. And it's like people are noticing, by the way. They're like, oh my gosh, you look so good, or you look so happy, or there's something different. And you're like, oh, really? And you're not really like opening up, because it feels like you're being very cautious over this next era, or this next chapter that you're stepping into in your life. And you're just not ready to kind of share it just yet. Why the Five of Pentacles in reverse? You guys are reconnecting with old friends. You could be hanging out or spending a lot more time getting to know people this year. What else, please? Their family and friends. Why the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, no, you guys are, you're not you don't want to defend anything that you're doing, or you don't want to justify it. And there is this feeling here of when you're around these people, it's not going to be everyone, but we're reading up on the bigger energies. And there is someone or something in particular that you're protecting. All right. I do think you're going to make the choice to either open up to someone, but you're being selective. So you are going to find acceptance when you're finally ready to share, but it doesn't come until you make a decision and you feel good and confident about it, and you feel like, okay. So by letting these people know, they're going to understand your point of view, and I feel like they're going to be rooting for you, or these are people that are going to help expand how you think, and it's going to help you kind of get out of your head, if that's kind of what you were going through, because again, there's a lot of internalizing. What else? Their friends and family. Why the Eight of Swords with the Knight of Swords? Yeah, you just rather not. You rather not share. They could be questioning something that you're leaving or changing, or how you're doing something, or their idea. It's not that it's bad advice, but maybe you feel like their questions or their ideas as to what you should do are going to be different. But I think that once you kind of process all this and enough time passes, you're going to be happy with the results. Yeah, you guys are being very selective as to what information you're sharing. It's going to take time. All right. I see this kind of messing with you guys a little bit, to be honest. If this is resonating, it feels like it's gonna be kind of challenging for you sometimes to be around these people or interact, or and you're holding something kind of big back, or it's like maybe your mind is somewhere else, and you don't feel like sharing, like things like that. All right, very interesting. All right, let's see your romantic love life. My group number threes. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? Their romantic love life, please. My group number threes, their romantic love life. My group number threes, please. Thank you, Spirit. Are they going to be connecting with anyone this year? What can they expect in their romantic connections in 2025? Messages for my group number threes, please. All right, we have the Seven of Wands. So it feels like you're fighting them off. Or it feels like you're kind of holding back, or you're let's see what this is. You're fired up about it though. Messages for my group number threes, please. The romantic love life. The Emperor in reverse. So you're either dealing with someone that you have some kind of history with, and now you're like kind of making them prove themselves, or they're putting in some kind of effort. And if they're not, then maybe this is what's keeping you in kind of defensive energy. Because there's a new beginning here. Tell me about the Seven of Wands, please. My group number threes, love life in 2025, the romantic love life. What's going on there? Why the Seven of Wands? Why the Queen of Wands? You could also have people that you're not interested in. God, these are all, well, there's a lot of reversals, not all of them. Why the Emperor in reverse? The romantic love life. Yeah, you are setting the tone. Like you're not having it. If this is a specific person, it's like you're not giving in until they kind of prove themselves. Someone here is trying to get your attention, and I think you know it, and you're almost kind of like irritated. You guys could be feeling like you're being pursued by people that you're not into. Tell me why the Page of Cups in reverse, and why the Fool. So I feel like overall there is an opportunity here. There's an opportunity. Let's put this here for now. But there's a lot of resistance here. There's like an edge to it. And there could be a conversation that's had. And if it is, it's like this could be the thing that you're not sharing. If this has to do with a person, this is the thing you're not wanting to talk about. You're holding on tight to it. And it's very private, but it's also it's a little controlling. Why the Seven of Wands with the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Something here feels one-sided, and maybe it's this person's efforts have to be one-sided, or you don't feel the same, or you're not here for one-sided situations and you're being defensive about that? Why the Queen of Wands in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse? Because I feel like it is going to be a year where in your romantic love life, there are things coming up. This could even be more than one person that is trying to get your attention. Did we already talk about this at some point? I don't remember. I think at the beginning of your reading, we may have talked about that. So there is an opportunity here for partnership and for coming together, but you're very annoyed with this person or you're frustrated with them and you want them to show you something. And until you're sure if this is moving forward or not, you're not going to be talking about it. Tell me about the Page of Cups in reverse, which makes sense. Why the Page of Cups in reverse? One more. Yeah. Until it feels like things feel a little bit more steady. You feel a strong connection to this person, perhaps, or you're waiting to see if this is a strong connection. And until then, it feels like you're not really saying anything, which is what we've been kind of seeing. One more there, please. Why the Four of Pentacles? Justice in reverse. It's a new beginning, but you don't know yet. You don't know enough yet. Okay, so that makes sense. Something here has to be righted or proved to you. Someone has to change your mind. Yeah. And you're just not sure. All right. Interesting messages. So I do see you guys having something come up. This person better be ready to work for it. I don't know. You're approaching it in a way where you're like, I'm not going to let you get away with this, which is good. My group threes. All right, we're going to do charms and initials today. Oh, shit. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Good love life. Good love life in 2025. All right, let's get some initials. All right, let's put these out. We have Leo coming through with that lion. Oh, we have some hearts. LA. We have tacos, something about street food, music as well. Repeating numbers. All right, so know your worth, baby. So I feel like you've gone through enough, right? Where you are, you know your worth and you know your value. And I think that's why maybe you're having this person maybe prove themselves to you, or prove themselves, like, what is it they want? But I don't know if they are right away, or I don't know. There's almost going to be like a period of time where you're side-eyeing them and seeing what their next actions are going to be. This person could be really successful, or they are someone who exudes a lot of confidence. There could be a cycle here with this person as well, where maybe you guys met before and nothing happened, or you guys come into contact, and again, there's something here that we have to cycle through before things move forward. Yeah, this person could be at the top of their game in some kind of way, maybe work wise. We have the smiley face, so something about emojis, maybe texting, or this person makes you smile. We have onward. There's a Pegasus on here. Something magical about this connection or about this person. Maybe it's also that high priestess energy where you're being called to this person, or it's where your heart is guiding you. All right, we have Leo the lion. There's pride as well. Maybe something about the summertime. And we have LA. Someone could be from LA, or those initials mean something. Again, we have repeating numbers. This could be 666 or 999. We'll go with the sixes, things coming into alignment. All right, we have Wu Tang with the killer bee and the honeycomb. This always makes me think of Empress energy because of the honey dripping. So there's something really sweet here. Also, maybe you're attracting bees. People are buzzing around you. So very fertile energy coming through as well. It feels like areas of your life are feeling pretty strong right now too, outside of your love life. All right, we have two hearts here, the sacred heart with the dagger through it, and then the heart tacos. So there could be a lot of passion. There could be passion through tacos. I mean, who doesn't love tacos? I'm sorry if you don't live somewhere where there's good ones. And then we have Prince holding the flower. Doves, I immediately think of Dove's Cry for some reason. Maybe it is from Dove's Cry. But also like Purple Rain era. He's wearing that beautiful ruffle shirt. So maybe someone likes Prince. There's from Minnesota. All right, we have Dr. Mr. Dr. MB. Someone could have gotten their master's. Drew and Mick. Not the McRib. Not the hoax. All right, FN. We have wow. Someone saying wow. We also have MO mom. MN Minnesota again, or Minnie, Min, Q. All right, my group number 3 is that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.